Is Wytchwhisper Sadofsky. Um, I'm I'm known as a healer. I'm known as an entertainer. I'm also known as a tarot reader. And in regards to manifestation, I have manifested quite a bit of things in my life. Um, my my most recent manifestation has been helped by tarot spells. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of those before, but there's a book by Janina Renee that looks like this. And what I'm offering you guys today is if you get your cards, those of you who have tarot, if you don't have tarot, you can just write this down and maybe do it at some point later. But we're going to be doing a tarot spell for you guys. So I need to know what you guys would like a spell on. Would you like, is it mostly health? Would you like money? Would you like, what would you like? Health, okay. I got one vote for health, money, love and money, prosperity across love, health, and money. Okay. All right. Well, first one we're going to do is for health and healing. And um, I'm just getting to the page here. Um, 77. Okay. To aid healing of physical problems, you need the Star card. You need the World. You need the Strength card. You need Five of Cups, and you need a significator. Now, your significator card is the card that you most associate with as you, and that goes in the center of the spread. Because it gets put out like a spread, but we do a meditation and visualization of this. So let's see. Set your significator in place while thinking about your desire to heal the ailment you have been suffering from. Set strength beside it, picturing yourself having the strength of health you need, whether it be applied to getting through an operation, fighting an infection, or rebuilding damaged cells. Set the Star card in place above your significator with the reassurance that all healing agencies will be there to help you, whether they be doctors and nurses or ministering angels and spirits. Lay down the World across from the Star, knowing that through this spell, you are setting your body and mind in harmony with the life force, spirit of Earth and the universe. You know that the life force will revitalize and regenerate cell. Visualize the life force pulsing especially strong in the area or areas of your body that need healing. Set the Three of Cups in place. I guess it was the Three of Cups, but it said 5. Weird. Okay, in place, and picture yourself living a full and active life following your complete recovery. All right. Now, close your eyes. When you have them all laid out, close your eyes and imagine yourself floating in a field of stars. The light of the stars shines around you and through you. You reach your hands out and the magical power of the stars flows into you through your fingertips. Open your eyes and spread your palm out across the cards. Direct the magical starlight out through your palms, imbuing the cards with special power to purify and heal. Now, if you have water nearby, you need to magically charge it. Take your magically charged water, making your body tingle, penetrating every cell as you sip it. If your problem is one for which repair and rebuilding of tissues or systems is required, concentrate on how the water is nourishing you. If the problem is disease, envision the water washing away your infection. If your problem is one where systems, hormones, etc. are out of kilter, imagine the water releasing everything and setting everything in balance, everything right. Then, when you guys are done sipping your water, say this spell or affirmation, however wish you choose to speak about it. With this spell, I have bathed myself in starlight. Vitality and power flow through me. Healing works in me, counting through many channels, from many sources. I am strengthened and purified within and without. Every cell of my body is revitalized by the forces and courses through me. I release all sickness. I release all pain. My problem, name what your problem is, flows away from me like a river. The thing which caused my ailment, feel free to name it, is carried away and is no more. Whether it be a physical thing or a pattern in my thoughts or behavior, I release it. And it is carried away by the river of life that flows through me. All is now made well. I am in full health. I rejoin the dance of life, and I enjoy my wonderful and perfect body. You may consider the spell closed at this point. If time permits, perform this spell every day until you have been fully cured of your ailment. If trying to perform this every day, you should present a problem, then just say the affirmation in the morning when rising and in the evening before retiring. Know that as time continues, the white light which pervades the universe will continue to flow through your body, purifying, strengthening, and healing you more and more. Now, these spells, I manifested my boyfriend at the time was having problems coming from the States. Okay. Was coming from the States. And what had happened was he was having problems getting his passport. We were encountering a lot of problems between him and his parents and various other people were causing a lot of problems. So in this book, there is a spell to release resistance from other people in a way that does not harm them or in a way that does not harm you in any way. But it's just a release of that energy so that you can achieve what you'd like to achieve, which is getting a passport or getting your mail if your country's having a postal strike like Canada is or has in the past. Now the other thing you wanted was prosperity. So I will tell you what you need to get for prosperity. Okay. To attract money and prosperity. 200. Okay. Now, someone told me that you may not all have your cards with you, which is understandable. Like I said, if you write down which cards to use, you can do this later as well if you don't have your cards readily available. But to attract money and prosperity, you need your significator card, which is the card you most associate with as being you. Usually it's a court card, like either King of Wands or Queen of Wands if you're female, Queen of Cups if you're an emotional female, uh, Queen of Pentacles if you're a major homemaker and you have darker colored hair, Queen of Queen of Swords if you are very guarded and don't like to let people in easily, because she sits on her throne with a sword, ready for anything, but she has clarity in thinking. Now, the cards that you will need is the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. Now I'm going to give you the affirmation so that you guys can write it down. It's very short, but lay out the cards as you feel fit. All right, so you would normally set the significator down, meditate on the thought you have of power to shape the image of what you want in regards to money and prosperity. You send it off into the universe. You positively affirm your wishes and your desires are turned into reality. Then you set the Page of Pentacles in place, as indicated to the right of the significator. Imagine yourself being notified of a windfall. Try to feel the state of clarification you would experience. Set the Knight of Pentacles down. Envision money coming into you from many sources. Sources you may expect and sources that may come as a surprise. And then set the Ace of Pentacles in place, which is below both of those cards that you just set down. And continue to visualize money coming in. Picture yourself handling lots of money, flipping through stacks of paper money, running your hands through piles of coins. Take the Six of Pentacles, which is to the left of the Ace of Pentacles. Contemplate the ways you like to spend your money. Visualize yourself spreading your money around. Finally, use the Ten of Pentacles on the other side. Imagine the sensation of having family and friends share in your prosperity and comfort. After you have finished meditating on the cards and visualizations, take up the Six of Coins and have it set aside for the purpose of this affirmation or spell work. And with as much feeling as you can, recite the following spell or affirmation. As I work this spell, these magical images take life. I call for money, and money comes to me. Channels of money and abundance are open to me, and money comes from many sources. Money is good for me, and I do things with my money. My money increases. I thank the living universe for the good it sends me. So it is, so shall it be. You may consider the spell closed at this point, or you may close it as you desire. You can close it by saying amen. You can do any of those things that are most comfortable for you. Right. What else do we have? Money, money, money. Okay, the book is called Tarot Spells. It's by this person, which I can't read right now. It's Janina Renee. I got it off of Amazon, so you guys should be able to get it off of Amazon too. It's an amazing book. It has completely helped with my normal manifestations. I followed The Secret when I was younger, and I I used to say the things that they suggest in The Secret, like I attract money quickly, easily, and frequently. I attract good things to me quickly, easily, and frequently. Um, and I have to say, for the most part in my life, those things have worked. But I'm Wiccan. Um, and when I was like, I was thinking, I was like, there's got to be something out there that can help with tarot. And I came across this book, and it's completely helpful and it's very amazing. And I felt the need to share it with you guys today. So I hope that those of you who have cards can find it and possibly explore it, because it's got spells for almost everything. Now, I will put the name in local. It's called Tarot Spells by I really should get commission from this author. No, I'm just kidding. But, but no, she's an amazing, amazing author. And they're not just spells for Wiccans, they're spells for anybody. Like if you're Christian, if you're almost any religion, you can use these tarot spells as long as you have tarot with you in some way. So, does anyone have any questions of me for my last 7 minutes up here? Anybody? Oh, yes, and that I see that Andrew put my free gift in the chat, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you, Andrew, for doing that. So, yeah. What else can I tell you? Yeah, but the what happened with doing that spell was, you may notice that there's somebody out there called Tuna Oddfellow. We got him to come to Canada with his passport and with his approval of his parents and everything else, just using manifestation and these tarot card spells to help with the difficult obstacles that were encountered. And in this book, which I think will help all of you, there are spells for luck, motivation, protection, knowledge, legal undertakings, love and romance, which I would have done, but I didn't necessarily have time for. Families, farms and gardens, friends, health and healing, houses and homes, jobs and job hunting, children, competition, courage, decisions, divorce, dreams, emotions, beauty, health and fitness, business, change, artistic and creative concerns, psychism, to help develop your psychic powers, quarrels, self-improvement, stress, theft, and that's just the titles of the spells that it offers. in that book. So, all right. So, Andrew, do you have any questions?
Nope, no questions. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing your magic and for giving us a little bit of witchy deliciousness.
Well, I'm happy to help. So thank you for having me, and I hope that your people will find that book and it will improve their lives.